a lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to kiss my heart goodbye.
Yeah, so good.
This is my favorite episode ever.
That's snare.
Down on my accelerator and the rear view mirror torn off. I ain't ever looking back, and that's a fact. Jack. It was 700 fence posts. Don't rock the jukebox. Come on. Wanna hear some Jones? I live.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
And then also,
But I was more familiar with Faith Hill's version.
or it might have been Trisha Yearwood.
Trisha, that's who it was.
Was that on Con Air? Or
Yeah, it
yeah.
was. That's why I do it.
I meant to get a haircut.
Oh,
They were.
all through their high school days.
This is it, bro.
That
Earl had to die. Na, 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 na.
Those fuck-eyed peas.
They suck out peas. It tasted all right to me. Earl,
You feeling weak?
you feeling weak?
Why don't you lay down and sleep? Earl, ain't it dark? Wrapped up in that tarp.
Welcome back to the Twerk Ethics Show. Today is a replay because I was traveling to San Francisco and there's no way we could make it work. However, this particular episode might be on my Mount Rushmore of Twerk Ethics Show episodes. It's one of my favorite. Please enjoy, and how about office quote of the day?
You couldn't handle my undivided attention.
What up, JT?
What's up, man?
How's it going?
Well, I was going to say,
Cool.
first and foremost,
Sweet.
I know today's episode is about 90s country. And that particular song is, I'll just go ahead and get it out of the way,
Yeah.
is not on our Rushmore.
Right.
So we didn't really give that.
I thought you were going to say it wasn't from the 90s.
Oh, yeah. So when we were putting our list together, our eye realized, you know what, maybe this song is from the 80s.
Mhm.
And come to find out, like 2 or 3 from my list were from the 80s.
Yeah.
And so I told you.
One was mine.
And I was like, hey, you should probably check too.
Yeah. I'm glad I did because it was definitely in the 80s.
Yeah.
So I had to get rid of it. I had to scratch it.
Yeah. But stick around. Not too much longer. We're going to do Rushmore of our favorite. So this is kind of hard to do. Top 4 90s country songs. Not just albums.
It's very difficult.
It was very difficult.
Yeah.
And it's clearly our opinion. So there's
There's sure.
no right or wrong answer here.
Yep.
But it was still very difficult
Yes.
for me
it
to
was.
do. But I think I got my list.
Yep.
You got yours?
I do.
Well,
It took me a while last night, but I did it.
before we even get into the episode, I'd like to introduce a new segment called Tech Savvy.
Nice.
And we wrote a song.
Which you are. I'm not.
Yes.
I'm not that tech savvy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Tech Savvy, we explain high-tech things.
Yes.
We're going to show you the song first and we'll get right into it.
Yep. We're not just here to make you happy. We're also here to make you tech savvy. Nerd.
So, welcome to the first segment of Tech Savvy.
AI. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
I've seen it on the interwebs
Yeah.
a lot.
If you've been on the internet,
Yeah.
you've heard of AI.
Yeah.
But I have something special. I have AI
You don't.
with me. You ready?
Bust it out. See?
AI.
Is this like resurfacing? Because this has been out for a little while.
So
I remember it as a kid.
this is the thing that confuses me is
What?
that people are talking about AI like
Like it's brand new.
it's brand new, but
Yeah.
as you'll see on the bottle, it was invented in the Civil War, 1862.
which was quite a while ago.
Yeah. And again, if you've been on the internet, you've seen there are a lot of different use cases.
Yeah.
Says here for steak.
Because I don't know.
For steak,
Oh.
burgers, and more. Which
Okay.
I would imagine chicken,
Yeah.
shrimp.
Yeah.
You know?
Normally I don't put that stuff on my steak, but burgers?
Oh yeah,
Oh, man.
it's good.
So good.
And then like the other thing that confuses me is Chat GPT, but I figured this out. It's got to be part of the vitamins because like in this bottle of AI,
Yeah.
it's
Everything's an acronym now.
yeah. Like what does AI even mean? I don't know.
Right? LOL.
Not a significant source of fiber or vitamin D.
Okay.
So that must mean it's a significant source of GPT.
Okay. GPT? It's a time zone. That's what it is.
I'm embarrassed because I typically know
You do.
Tech
I out-savvied you in the
outside
tech
of me.
world.
It has to be time zone
Yeah, it's got to be.
because like whatever region of the world
Yeah.
that particular bottle of AI came out,
Yeah.
the GPT must be the time zone of
Right.
that world. I mean, it also could be the serial code, like
Oh.
on the side by the barcode.
I didn't even think about that.
But no, I feel like you have to be right.
I mean, maybe. I mean, I can't take all the credit, but I am a gift from God. And so is AI.
Yeah.
And thank you.
And honestly, I don't understand why people are talking about this now. Like, I've been talking about this for years.
Dude,
Years.
I used to put that on everything when I was a kid. And, sometimes I still do.
I'll be honest
If it's
with
at
you.
the restaurant.
Sometimes my steak is so good because I just
Exactly.
use olive oil, salt, and pepper
Butter.
and a grill. And
Done.
I don't even need AI,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
some people do.
Yeah, apparently.
So, there's not too much more for us to go into.
We can't, yeah. I mean, there's so much you'd expound on with AI.
Yeah.
I mean, you just read all of them, basically.
Is AI going to take over the world?
French fries.
French fries.
Yeah.
French fries. It's GPT. It has to be the French time zone.
Boom.
Is this going to take over the world? I doubt it.
Yeah. I mean,
it's a bottle of sauce.
it's going to be popular in the world. I mean, it is now.
When's the first time you ever were introduced to AI?
Oh my gosh. I was like 8 years old. Maybe sooner than that. I mean, I was a kid. I was a young kid.
And don't get me wrong, I get it.
Yeah.
Like, this is better than Heinz 57.
On certain things, for sure.
But is it going to take over the world?
Yeah.
Doubtful.
But I'm glad AI is back on the map. It's been
AI.
a long time since, and I'm going to go to the store and buy a bottle of it, maybe even 2. Who knows? Because it's so popular right now and the kids seem to love it.
And everybody's worried. So
Yeah.
perhaps I should read some of the warning labels. Like,
Oh, okay.
if you're worried, see nutrition information for sodium content.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
know people worry about content and how AI is affecting their content.
oh my gosh. Yeah.
So see nutrition information for the sodium content.
Mm-hmm. That's a good thing. We are not endorsed by this product, by the way.
No, we're not endorsed by AI. However, I do have something here.
Not yet.
The people were talking about how this is going to like change the world.
Yeah.
It does say best when used by September 2025.
Oh,
So here's my guess.
okay.
If the world is going to change,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to change in the next 2 years.
Well, that's good.
You heard it here.
Nice.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. And I'm sure yeah, it's got to, because I'm sure we'll have a different president by then.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Who is just as smart as us. That's ridiculous. Oh. Oh. I think we're going to release
Wow.
I think we're going to release that as a clip, but you podcast folks,
for sure.
you got to hear the
Yep.
the blooper laugh there.
There you go.
Now that we've got that out of the way, we're going to start ranking our top 4 country songs because it's that time of the year.
Yeah.
You know?
For the podcast world, also, that was a bottle of A1.
Yes, that was a bottle of A1.
Yeah. There you
I
go.
forgot you can't really see that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you maybe got the,
Yeah,
but
I'm sure you
yeah,
did.
it's a picture. It's a bottle of A1.
Yes.
Excellent joke, Nate. Just
Thank you.
absolutely excellent. So, without any further
Oh my
ado,
gosh. Oh,
today's Rushmore is 90s country songs. Like I said, that time of the year, this stuff makes it's summertime.
yeah.
This just
Everybody's
makes you
feeling sexy.
summertime. Everybody's feeling sexy.
Not a 90s.
Holla, da, da.
But that's a good jam.
Rascal Flats.
Oh,
yeah.
so
Get your igloo cooler, or let your igloo cooler mark your sense of paradise, or something like that.
Yeah, something.
Let that eagle cooler mark your piece of paradise. Summer nights.
Rascal Flats, Gary, man,
Woo. Gary, you're the man.
whoo! If he would have been in the '90s, he'd have rocked it too.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, man.
I
All
think-
right.
Yeah, I think he would have been he would have been AI back then.
Yes. Okay. I'll say a bit of context.
Yeah.
I grew up with country music.
Mm-hmm.
I know 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s.
You go back.
I even listen to some of it now, although I absolutely validate that a lot of it is terrible.
Yeah.
But it's not my favorite style of music.
Right.
I love rock music. I love
Mm-hmm.
that's actually my main thing.
Yeah.
But
Me
I
too.
love country music, and I grew up in the country. I grew up in the South.
Mm-hmm.
You also grew up in the South, but not
I did.
so much. You don't have as wide of a country.
Yeah, because I didn't get into it. Well, to be honest with you, I never got into it. But I do like a lot of songs. Like I never bought like a country album per se because
Yeah.
I just wasn't. I just didn't grow up on it. But,
yeah.
But in the 90s, you couldn't avoid it. It was everywhere.
It's everywhere.
And when I was in middle school, I was in a small town in North Carolina, and a lot of country fans, and a lot of country people,
Yeah.
and that's how I kind of latched onto that
Yeah.
and knew about that. So it wasn't like a big part of my life, but in the 90s, I was like, man, I couldn't escape it.
And
There's
it's funny
always something on.
how country has changed sounds almost every decade.
Yeah.
Like my wife loves country music,
Yeah.
but she only really likes early 2000s and current country.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some people who only like 90s country.
Sure.
My favorite country is like 70s country,
America. Oh,
like Loretta Lynn,
yeah.
which is my dog's name.
Mm-hmm.
Like Loretta Lynn,
She's a cutie.
Willie Nelson,
Yeah.
Merle Haggard, George Jones. That's like my
yeah.
favorite kind of country.
I got you.
Hank Williams,
school.
Hank Williams Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my second favorite has to be 90s.
Yeah.
And probably my third favorite is early 2000s because you're
Okay.
still kind of in that 90s
Yeah.
sound.
They didn't change a whole lot
Yeah.
from that gap,
So that being said,
which is good.
You ready to do this?
I am.
I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this to pull up. Like, should you just tell me and then just tell me. Okay. So, Cooley,
Oh, yeah.
your number 4
Oh, here we go.
90s country song.
Got it right
You
here.
ready to go?
Yep.
Tell me what it is.
This is going to shock you. Blue.
Blue.
Leanne Rimes.
Wow. That does shock me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I thought, she was like a prodigy because I think she was 13 when she released that.
Yeah.
She was super young.
Yeah. I remember.
And to hear a grown woman's voice on that little girl, I'm just like, whoa. Come on, girl,
I
dance with me.
just butchered that. Sorry. Oh, man. Yeah. I remember when Leanne came out, it was like she was everywhere.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
She was so big.
And I can't remember the exact year that came out. I think it was early to mid 90s, maybe.
1970. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably her famous one was like 96.
96. Okay.
The one that just like blew her up
Mhm.
was the How Do I Live?
Oh yeah,
How do I live?
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
And then also,
But I was more familiar with Faith Hill's version, or was it?
yeah,
no,
I think it was.
Was it Faith Hill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it might have been Trisha Yearwood.
Trisha. That's who it was.
Was that on Con Air? Or
Yeah, it
yeah.
was. That's why I do it.
I meant to get a haircut.
good in my life. And tell me now, how do I live without you? How do I breathe without you? If you ever go.
I told you country music was everywhere back
Wow,
in the 90s,
dude.
man.
That
So, that's how I knew of it.
that makes me happy.
Oh, Nick Cage.
Oh my gosh.
Stop or the bunny gets it.
Number 4 for me
Okay.
is a song by the band Diamond Rio.
Oh,
Do you remember this band?
heard
Song
of it.
called Meet in the Middle.
Oh, that's a good one.
It was 700 fence posts between your house and mine.
Neither one of us was old enough to drive a car. Sometimes it was
I thought we were gonna put these on that
Sometimes it was
Twerk Ethic playlist where people come in and perform.
Oh yeah,
Black and white.
this hook though. I'd start walking your way, you start walking mine, and we meet in the middle. Meet that old Georgia pine. We gained a lot of ground. Oh my god,
That hook is so good, bro.
dude. This song
That hook is money.
wrecks me.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yup.
And would I put Diamond Rio as like my top 90s band, country band? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like I would pick more like, you know, George Straits and like these people who had tons and tons of hits, but that's
Yeah.
not what this list is. This
You're
list
right.
is like your favorite 90s song.
It's what, yeah. Favorite 90s song, and then like what you remember the most.
We were 700 fence posts. Like, come on, dude.
I know. So country, bro. I love it.
So good. Oh, all right. What you
I
got?
love it.
Number 3, right?
Yes. Numero tres for our Spanish viewers.
Yes. C.
Don't rock the jukebox.
Don't rock the jukebox.
I want to
Play
hear
me a
some
country
Jones.
song. Let me pull
I want to
that.
hear some Jones.
I want to hear some Jones. Don't rock the jukebox. Come on. Want to hear some Jones. 'Cause my heart ain't ready for the Rolling Stones. Come on. I don't feel like rocking since my baby's gone. So don't rock the jukebox. Come on. Play me a country song.
Before you drop that, keep one
That rim click, though.
Gosh. Dude, Alan Jackson, funny enough, if you follow the Twerk Ethic newsletter, I have an Alan Jackson inside joke.
Yep.
Like there's typically a reference to Alan Jackson in almost every article I write. I don't know how many more I'm going to be able to
Right, yeah.
keep up, but like
Yeah.
I've surprised
awesome.
myself.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm up to like 5 or 6 now where I have referenced
Wow.
Alan Jackson.
Okay.
I did
quite a
actually
few.
did a whole post about Alan Jackson.
Nice.
It was about like anxiety and being present. And
Oh,
it was all
okay. Yeah,
based-
yeah, yeah.
It was like,
Yeah,
I
that's
cannot believe I wrote this.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid.
Man, Mo's got some hits, bro.
Alan Jackson
Oh my gosh.
he's Alan Jackson.
Yeah, he is.
You know? Like-
Now I remember him like doing a song with Zach Brown,
Yeah.
and when he came in like halfway through the second verse, and when he comes in, you're just like, oh,
That's
that
Alan
is a
Jackson.
country dude.
Oh, yeah.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
His voice is so polished and just, I was like, oh, this is another level.
Yeah. He's just, and if we were rating artists of the 90s,
Mhm.
he's top of my list.
Oh, for sure.
He owned the 90s.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
Yep.
So what? Number
Number three for you.
3? All right. Another one, kind of similar.
All right.
Guy by the name of David Lee Murphy.
Oh.
Dust on the Bottle.
Oh.
Creole Williams.
Creole Williams.
Down the dirt road.
It's only wine like nobody I know. Come on, dude. Dang, this is
Friday
good.
night and said, can you help
This
me,
also
Creole?
brings me back.
That hook, this hook is so good too.
This is one of the best.
Might be a little dust on the bottle, but don't let it fool you
About what's inside. Come on.
There might be a little dust on the bottle, but it's one of those things that gets sweeter with time.
So
Just
good.
one of those things that gets sweeter with time.
Yep.
I want to take
And the
this,
song too.
I want to take this time to actually talk about why I love country music.
Okay.
It's very short. So sit back for a couple hours.
Yeah.
I like country music because
Make an interesting point.
The Office.
Yeah.
I like country music because there's a lot of depth to it.
Sure.
Like my favorite country song is where the first verse is like growing up,
Mm-hmm.
and the second verse
Yeah. It's a
is
story.
second verse is like middle age, and then the third verse is like your grandpa's dying or
Yeah.
you're dying,
Right.
and it's like the story of life.
Yeah.
Dude, it gets me every time.
Yeah.
You know,
For sure.
and like
It's
there
very
are
genuine.
people. Country music is very relatable, and I know a bunch of people are like, "Oh, I don't know about that," but it's like, look, man, if you don't like the style of music, I get that.
Yeah.
I totally do. There's
Yeah.
a cheese factor to it.
Sure.
But like there's also some real strong depth of story
Mm-hmm.
that gets me in my feels.
Yeah. And some of the lyrics are very, very in depth.
Very.
It's like, heard a truck drive down the gravel road and a empty new Mountain Dew can rolling in the back of my truck bed. I was like, what? Wow. I'm paraphrasing, obviously.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that the reason I like country music, it's not my favorite, but the reason I like it is because it's mixed so well.
Oh, it's always mixed. And you're talking
You
about
can hear everything.
Yeah, I was
man.
gonna say you're talking about like sonically.
Yeah.
Like
for sure.
a mixing engineer.
Yep.
The recording of it is so crisp and
Yeah. Those guys knew what they were doing.
I
man.
also say most country songs hire the best musicians to play on
They
it.
do.
So it's mixed well. It's also like the best musicians in the world.
yeah.
And it's just, you know what? It's just a lot of times it's either going to make you cry
Mhm.
or it's going to make you so flipping happy.
Yeah. Exactly.
You got the,
For sure.
you know, it's 90 degrees outside. You got
Driving
the
music,
windows
bro.
down, driving.
music to the core.
Might be little dust on the bottle in my truck.
Yesterday I told you I was driving to Vince Gill.
Ooh.
Man, it was so good.
That's one of my honorable mentions. I'll go ahead and tell you the
yeah.
Don't Let Our Love Start Slipping Away. Come on.
Don't let our love start slipping, love start slipping away.
That dude could sing.
Dude,
Man.
Vince is the dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Not in my top, but
No.
definitely honorable.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So where are we?
Number 2 for me.
So number 2,
Number
Nate.
2, yeah.
Let me hear what you got, buddy.
Man. I feel like a woman.
That's all right,
Dude, when that
I
record
was gonna
came
say
out,
you got to explain yourself because like I love Shania Twain.
yeah,
but why that song?
that not only that song, but that album. I just
Dude.
mentioned country music is mixed so well.
That the
Mutt
one with
Lang,
You're Still the One? Is that one on that one
Yep.
too? Oh, what a song!
that whole album, bro.
Let's go, girls.
Nate's dancing, everybody.
I'm going out tonight. I'm feeling all right.
Yes,
I'm gonna
God.
let it all hang out. Wanna make some noise. Really raise my
man,
bro.
that is
so
one.
good.
That is one song that might actually get blocked. It's like the
Probably.
biggest song ever.
Yeah.
It's got that one. It's got
Yeah. That don't impress me much.
yep.
Come on.
And then like
This
the-
album impresses me a lot. Yeah.
When I first saw you, I saw love.
Okay.
She's
And as hot as she was, I mean, she's still a great looking woman.
I think
But back in those days, man, she was a daggum supermodel. She was
wasn't
so
she
fine.
wasn't she like the greatest, one of the greatest selling artists of all time?
that this album
Yeah.
outsold Thriller at one time.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was like really big like that.
Yeah. And then when Michael passed away, then it
Yeah.
retook over.
Yeah.
But to outsell Thriller, come on.
We need to do a video of, I know you did a drum cover, but I
Yeah.
did a pop punk cover of Any Man of Mine.
Oh yeah. That's the one I covered.
We need to do a video of that one too.
Oh yeah.
I'll post a clip
For sure.
or just an audio snippet here because it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But
Any man of mine better walk the line. Better show me a tease and squeeze and please.
so that was your
Nice.
number.
That was my number 2.
It's one of the biggest artists of all time, but
Yeah.
absolutely the 90s.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
So good.
All right.
Shania, hats off to you.
My number 1's going to just like, you're just going to be like, what?
Oh yeah.
My number 2, you've already talked about him.
Nice. How can you be sad? It's impossible to be sad.
Have a little love on a little honeymoon. You got a little dish and you got a little spoon. A little bitty house and a little bitty yard. A little bitty dog and a little bitty car. It's all right to be a little bitty. A little hometown or a big old city. Might as well share, might as well smile. Life goes on for a little bitty while.
I think I put this in my article. He always goes, hey!
Oh yeah.
And like so many of his songs.
Oh yeah.
And it
for
just
sure.
makes me smile.
I've heard that once or twice.
That is Little Bitty, Alan Jackson.
Come on.
Legend. I could also put in there like Chattahoochee.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Summertime
Which I live next to.
Blues. Yeah, you do. Alan Jackson ran the 90s.
Mhm.
So I had to put a song in there for him.
Oh yeah, for
So-
sure.
All right, brother.
So many hits. By the way, fun fact: Dust on the Bottle.
Yeah.
Always thought it was Dust on the Bible.
Totally
when it
different.
first came out.
Totally different meaning.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
And I'm like, has he just not read it and just not
might
pick it up?
be little dust on the Bible. Just one of those things.
Which it can be true for some people.
That's true. It's
I'm one of
sweeter
those.
with time.
Yeah.
All right. Number 1.
Number 1.
Cooley's number 1 90s country song of all time is
This song talks about people that you like in not so high places. Friends in Low Places is what it is, by the one and only Garth freaking Brooks.
Legend.
Yes.
I can't play his songs because he basically blocks everything.
Right.
I can't. It's not even available on Apple
Right.
Music or Spotify. I think it's on Apple or Amazon Music.
Amazon, yeah. Mhm.
But oh, dude, Garth ran the 90s more than Alan Jackson did.
Yep.
I mean, he was.
That was one of the first country song mainstream that I had heard, and everybody had heard that
Yeah.
song. It was so popular when I was a kid.
I think Friends in Low Places. That's the one you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It's the stairway
Yeah,
for country.
I think
It is.
probably my favorite Garth Brooks song is "The Dance."
Gotcha.
Do you know that song?
Yeah. Is that the same album or is that a different album?
Looking back, that is, I don't know album wise.
Another good one, Shameless,
Shameless. Oh my goodness.
written by William Joel.
But your song is "Blame It All on My Roots."
Oh yeah.
I showed up in boots, ruined your black time fair.
Ruined.
Ruined it.
By the way, we still play that at weddings. Like if it's like a largely country-based fan,
I bet it kills.
people go nuts.
I bet it kills.
And we always stop playing during the Oasis. And everybody sings it. Everybody.
All right.
And that song is 33 years old.
That's crazy. Well,
What in the world?
it's time for my number one.
Okay.
And again,
Give me something weird.
I got to tell you,
I love it.
This is weird, but it's one of those songs. It's when it comes on the radio,
Yeah.
there is not a mood that I can't come out of
Oh.
to be
okay.
happy when I hear this song.
I got you.
The artist is Joe D. Messina,
Okay.
Heads Carolina, Tails California.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Woo! Welcome, country fans. 94.9 The Bull.
This is JT and Cooley.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. How about you? Here we go.
Baby, what do you say we just get lost?
Dude, road tripping to this song.
Leave this one horse town
perfect.
like two
Perfect.
rebels. I've got people in Boston.
How about that snare
Ain't your
drum?
daddy still in Des Moines?
Country, bro. They get it right every time.
This hook.
Heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains,
Yeah.
down by the ocean, where it don't matter, long as we're going somewhere together. I've got a quarter. Heads Carolina, tails California.
So good, bro.
I know it's kind of a strange number one because there's like,
Yeah, but-
like there's Garth and George Strait. And
It's got that sound, bro.
man.
Yeah.
And dude, you want to talk about someone who was throwing them out? That girl was throwing them out.
Right.
She had let's see here. She had that one, and she had "I'm All Right."
Doing all right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm all right. It's a beautiful day, not a cloud in sight, so I guess I'm doing all right.
And then she had "Bye Bye." That guitar player's killing it.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, Nashville, bro.
Long enough.
Here goes.
Time is up. Bye bye, love. I'll see you later. Gotta let
That snare.
down on my accelerator and the rear view mirror torn off. I ain't ever looking back,
And that's a fact.
Jack. Tried all I can imagine. I begged and pleaded in true lover's fashion. I've got pride. I'm taking it for a ride. Bye bye, bye bye, my baby, bye bye.
So good.
Yes.
So Joe D.
Yeah.
Son.
Those drums, that snare was just hit me in all the feels.
Throwing it.
Put me through a wall.
So
Man,
real
so
quickly, let's do some honorables.
Okay.
Do you have honorables?
I do.
I didn't even think to ask you.
Yeah. I got about seven of
Okay.
them.
Honorables. Pretty much any Travis Tritt song.
Oh, yeah. For
some
sure.
some of his stuff was late 80s, but
Oh, okay.
like I'm Gonna Be Somebody. Here's a Quarter.
Here's a quarter.
Trouble, which might have been released in the late 80s. John Michael Montgomery, The Auction. The you know this one?
Oh, yeah.
Here's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about, let's see if I can still remember it.
I said, hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign? I'll give you anything to make you mine on mine. I'll be your written and be your beck and call. Yeah, I've never seen anything looking so fine.
I messed it up.
She's a one of a kind. I'm going
Maybe it's this part.
Going twice, I'm sold to the lady in the second row. She's an 8, she's a 9, she's a 10, I know. She got ruby red lips, blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm about to kiss my heart goodbye.
Yeah, so good.
This is my favorite episode ever.
Dude, TROUB, well, Trouble.
Yeah.
I learned about that song when I was watching a Pauly Shore movie.
So, okay. Can we really quick talk about this song?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a musician's joke.
Yeah.
And if you're not a musician, you probably would never get this joke. So I'm going to share it with everyone so everyone can enjoy this.
Yeah.
In this song, the guitar player does a one-note solo. I shall show you.
Oh.
Here it goes. It's just one note. And that's it. And that's all he does, right?
Nice.
So this band come out, this parody band, they're called Hot Country Nights. And they did this song that was like a parody of that song. And they got Travis Tritt to sing with them. But it's called Pick Her Up in a Pickup Truck. But at the end, they make fun of it.
Yeah.
And they do guitar and piano. Listen. And when I heard it, I was like, no, they didn't just do that. So it's at the very end of the song.
Okay.
So that's Travis.
Pick her up in a pickup truck.
Oh, that's the radio edit. Hang on.
Country Club, isn't that right?
So here it goes. So you think the song's over, but they're like, no, we got a joke for you. New instrument. Fiddle. I think now they're going to do the steel guitar. Piano.
Brilliant.
Don't leave the drums out. Everybody. Even the computer can get involved. Wow. And the thing is like, why I said this is a musician's joke, because like if you aren't a guitar player, you might not have ever heard Trouble and laughed at the fact that he did not change notes.
Right.
And so for them to do this, I was like, God, this is such a good joke.
So good. It's yeah, like I said, brilliant. It's so good.
Oh, anyway, I'm sorry to kind of go on down a rabbit hole. I think the other one
is, bro.
The only other ones I had was I had some Garth, George Strait. I don't have particular songs picked out, and then the "Don't Let Our Love Start Slipping Away" Vince Gill.
Okay. Yeah.
And sorry, one more. Brooks and Dunn, Boot Scootin' Boogie.
Oh yeah. Yep, that was one of my honorable mentions as well. Also, This Kiss, Fancy, Crazy About a Mercury, Still the One, Shania, Breathe.
I gotta throw my boy Tim McGraw in there. That dude has some.
Oh, dude, yeah,
man. When that Joker came out with "Don't Take the Girl," I almost died. I was so sad. Do you know that song?
I think I do. Yeah.
If you don't,
I haven't heard it in a long time.
Don't ever listen to it.
Okay.
It is so sad, but it's such a great song. But
yeah,
I think Tim McGraw is something like that. The
oh yeah,
that barbecue taint. What is it? Barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. She was
stain
killing me in that mini skirt. Had barbecue stain on her white t-shirt.
Wow.
I had a barbecue stain. She was killing me in that mini skirt.
Oh yeah.
And he had some.
He hit some bangers.
Hits, dude.
All I Want to Do, Sheryl Crow.
Oh yeah. Dude,
that song's my jam, bro.
That's
a groovy one. That's a good one.
And that one, like, she kind of like straddles the edge.
Yeah.
Because like I would never think of her as country because she was so popular in the pop world too.
Yeah.
It's like she kind of straddles the edge.
Mm-hmm. Her guitar player, Peter Stroud.
Yeah.
That dude is so good, man. He's so innovative, but like the what is that? Favorite Mistake.
Okay.
Dude, play the beginning of that one. That one's so good.
Okay. Dude, if we don't get blocked, this is gonna be a miracle. I love
Yeah,
it.
I know.
And
So
if we don't
good.
get blocked, this is the best show
Yeah,
we've
right.
ever done. I wish we could talk about music more often.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because this is just our thing.
Dude, there's loopholes everywhere, man. There's got to be ways around it.
Yeah, that's true. The last thing I wanted to do, we're severely close to the end of time, but
Oh, yeah.
Talking
Bye, everybody.
talking about country, my mom, she took on a task like many years ago to write a book
Oh, yeah.
of the language of the South. It's kind of like Jeff Foxworthy, but she did her own, and she literally did it by following people around. And when they said something, she's pulled out her notebook.
Oh, wow.
And
That's
so
smart.
one of the words in here is something another. You know that one?
Oh, yeah.
Something or other.
Yeah.
I'm not so. I like that one. I think the phrases are funnier to me. Hang on, because there's like all kinds of. Okay, she's got one here called "Goat Head," which is "Go ahead." Goat head.
Go ahead.
Um,
I always say, I catch myself doing it, and I go, instead of up there, I go up there.
yeah, up there.
He's up there.
It's in there. Slap dab. You know that one?
Slap dab.
They were slap dab in the
Yeah,
middle
in the
of
middle.
Atlanta.
Always in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see some other ones in here.
Slap dab in the middle. Man, I haven't said that in a while.
Supposed to.
Oh, yeah.
Lick of sense. You ever heard that one?
Oh, yeah.
That don't make a lick of sense. Barry instead of borrow.
Oh, yeah. My dad said Bori all the time.
I think she has phrases in here. That's what I wanted to. Yeah. What we call stuff, Chester drawers instead of chest of drawers.
Oh, yeah.
Spigot instead of spigot. Skeeter or Skeeter Hawk for mosquito.
Skeeter, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Buggy instead of shopping cart.
Right.
But I'm telling you, I know she's got phrases.
Yeller.
Matter than a wet setting hen. This means you are really mad.
Yeah.
Grinning like a mule eating briars. You heard that one?
No, I don't think so.
You're just like, you might be telling a story like, man, I got Nathan front row tickets to Billy Joel. Man, he was grinning like a mule eating briars. And that's the thing about Southern people is that there's always something that they're doing that's like something else.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
and a lot of it makes sense. Definitely.
And then of course, I tell you what, and
I tell you, yeah.
yes, sir, Bob.
Yep. My dad heard that one all the time because his name is Bob.
My Uncle Kelly, he says this one all the time. God Almighty knows. He'll be like, God Almighty knows.
I grew up with great day of living.
Great day of living.
Good night.
Call the law
Oh, yeah.
instead of calling
Call the law.
the police.
Yeah.
Full as a tick.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Ain't got a pot to pee in. if you're poor. Never heard tell of it.
Oh, wow.
If you haven't heard something.
Wow. I don't know if I've heard that one or not.
Come to find out, this is actually another thing I was going to say about Southern storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
I think you and I are good storytellers because we grew up around good storytellers.
Sure. Yeah.
But you can just about guarantee every time that you are telling or listening to a story from a Southern man or woman, you know, in the middle of the story, they're going to say, and come to find out, you know, that's how
yeah.
that's a big one.
Yep.
Come
to find out.
She made like a lot of progress on this. Like it's really, really good. So I think that people that aren't from here would have they'd have a blast.
We never say traffic light either. It's always red light.
Red light. Yeah, she has that in here.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
I never say traffic light.
I have never said it.
Yeah. Just go up to the red light up here, and then you add on the joke. Well, don't go if it's red.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you get in trouble.
Here's one, cattywampus.
Oh, wow.
When something's crooked.
Yeah.
It's all cattywampus.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, some of it's just accents.
Yeah.
But
Dude.
But some of it is literal phrases that
Yeah.
people have made up.
Yep.
That's pretty much it.
It's like an American if they're traveling down south. You'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna travel to South Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm going. It's like, but only Americans do that. Just like, I'm going to Paris, Francois.
Yeah.
We always do the accent. I'm going to London for holiday. You know, but nobody ever does that when they come over here. It's just like, yeah, I'm taking a trip down to Georgia. They just don't switch their accents.
And it is interesting.
Texas.
It is funny about the accent. It changed a lot because, like, again, there are words that are just Southern words, but there's also like if I just say, "Look at this camera right in front of me," it's pretty normal.
Yeah,
which some people would thought that's very country, but and growing up in Waycross, I said, "Look at this camera right in front of me, boy." It's a different thing,
Right.
What you laughing at, son? It's so different,
son. Yeah, that's a big one.
And that's there's always like you call them a name, or I ain't seen something like that since, or tell you that boy was doing this. He was just like blah, or
right.
He's angrier than, or there's like a comparison.
Madder than a hornet.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's always a comparison.
Yep, for sure.
That boy is so daggum ugly. He fell from the ugly tree and he hit every daggum branch on the way down.
Yeah.
There has to be such a description.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like your mama hit you with an ugly stick.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, y'all. We're you know what? I've been liking these a little bit longer podcasts. I can't guarantee we can always do this, but it feels natural to us.
Feels good.
So
both got something to say.
We hope that you enjoyed our 90s country list.
Appreciate it, y'all.
And that it got you in the mood. Yeah, I appreciate y'all listening to the dadgum. Hey, sure.
Let me tell everybody who's watching or listening right now, nothing gets me more happier when Jeremy ramps up his Southern accent.
And you said something like when I put a cigar in my mouth.
Oh, yeah. You sound like an old country man, for sure. Nice. He's got one right here.
Hey, Coley.
Yeah, Paul.
Every time I put a daggum cigar in my mouth, I just want to keep doing the episode, but I can't. It's something about my lips can't touch or something like that. I don't know what it is, boy.
I don't know. But I can't take it, bro. It's so funny.
See, this is not Southern. But this right here is Southern.
It's automatic. It's like a button somebody pushed.
Hey, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, don't be a stranger. Yeah. We'll call you. Hey, one of my favorites is Michael Kelly. He goes, when he would leave, he would say, "All right, y'all. If y'all need anything, I'll call you."
Yeah. I'll call you.
All right, y'all.
Love it.
We love pretty much most of you.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Mm-hmm. Or will we?
We will.
Yeah, we will.
Bye.
See you. It's the Twerk Ethics Show. It's the Twerk Ethics